Hello, family. What's up on this very fine, what is today? Tuesday? No, Monday. I should definitely remember that because today was the day of the eclipse, and it was pretty dope. It was pretty rocking. I took a few minutes, actually about 30 minutes or 45 minutes or so out of the office just to go and check it out. So I hope that you all are doing well. I wanted to show you just some of what was going on in my office today. I'm like basically setting it up from scratch. So I have stuff absolutely all over the place. I got stuff all over the place, and the light is shining down on my head, making it look like I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, so I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how I organize my fabric, and then show you some of the pieces that I have and where I got them from. You know, one of the key things is when you are setting up your office space, your storage space, whether it be a sewing room or, hey Valerie, whether it be a sewing room or office or whatever. When I first started doing my office space, I was on Pinterest, I was on, I don't know, YouTube, I was on Google, I was on everything, looking at every single idea that they had, that they were using for their office. And I was like, I want that, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. But what really ended up happening was I really just needed to take the time to see what worked for me. Some things were just not part of the budget that I wanted to spend. Some things just would not fit into my space. Some things were just things that I didn't really want to use at all. One of the things that I saw that I thought was so dope and I was going to invest all this money in was a custom pegboard. And turns out that I didn't have a place to actually hang the pegboard like in a proper place the way that I wanted to. And I got one and it wasn't staying in place. It wasn't functioning right. All because it's what I saw online. So I'm saying, as you build your space, as you increase your space, as you look to do more business, whatever type of business it is that you do, mine just happens to be creative and crafty, just go with whatever fits your budget. Go with whatever feels comfortable for you to do. So I always get questions about my fabric and how I store it. And this is just a portion. I'm embarrassed to say this is just a portion of my fabric. This is just 3 bins. I probably have like another 4 bins, and these are large bins. So I just want to show you guys what that looks like. So I got these at Walmart. These are clear storage bins. These are, that's the size. And they come with green tops. I specifically got green tops because I wanted something bright for my space. And so all the storage bins that I have all have this same green top, and they're pretty much all this size. So I store my fabric nice and flat. As you can see, I can look right in here and see what fabric I'm using or that I need to use. And this is only when I have the fabric in a storage situation. Otherwise, and I'll show you guys in a second how I store it in my actual office, but I was in transition, so I had it stored in here. So I always get questions about how do I put the fabric in the storage area. So you see this cardboard right here? This is basically when you go to your fabric store and you get your fabric on a bolt. I essentially just ask them for the bolt. They have hundreds of bolts that they're not using. I ask them for the bolt and I cut the bolt and I just wrap it up in my fabric. I lay it out, wrap it up in the fabric, and that's how I store the fabric. And I can show you guys how that ends up looking here. So you see here, you see that this doesn't bend. This doesn't bend because there's actually cardboard inside there. And I'm able to stand them up nice and sturdy, so I can stack my fabric like this, or stack some flat, like the ones that don't have cardboard in them. I may stack them flat like this. So that's how I do that. This this contraption here, I got this at IKEA. It was on clearance for like $25. It is not necessary for you to spend loads and loads of money just because that's what we see on social media, and everybody, you know, has these like totally decked out offices with, you know, all the special desk and all that kind of stuff. And you know what I'm saying, like you just do what fits for you, what works for you. And what difference does it make if my shelving unit costs $25 versus if it costs $75? Who wants to just waste $75 on a shelf that you're gonna fill with fabric? And now, of course, you're looking for something that's sturdy. I'm sorry, let me plug in my charger here. Of course, you're looking for something that's like super sturdy, you know, because you are storing a lot of fabric. But once you have that underway, then, you know, I guess my bottom line here is do what fits you. Do what makes you comfortable. Do what fits you. If you don't have the need for an office space right now, don't get one. If you do have the need for one, search for one that, you know, has a landlord that is flexible with you, where the price is right. It may not be the biggest space that you're looking for at this moment, but it fits your needs. You know, go with what you need to do for you. Like sometimes I think that we get social media envy because we see what everybody else is doing, and we're like, oh my gosh, I need an office like that, and I need a big pearly rug and striped walls and, you know, a conference room table and all that. But really, everybody's level of how they do what they want to do and how much they want to put into it is different. For some people, this is a full-time business. For some people, it's a part-time business. For some people, it's a hobby. So ultimately, do what you feel is necessary for what it is that you do. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to keep you in the loop as I transform this office, because right now, y'all, it's a hot mess. Let me show y'all how much of a hot mess it is, okay? This is fabric, okay? I'm just moving in, so it's a mess. My Yamada, an office chair, a screen. Why do I have baking soda in here? I don't even know, okay? A couple other storage units. This is my table with my cutting mat on it. This cutting mats can run you quite a pretty penny if you're getting them for a much larger table. But I got this at a discount store for like $25. Actually, maybe it was like $18. Anybody got time to be spending $100 on something? You know what I'm saying? There's a way to do this without you having to spend all this money. Mary, what's up? Yes, absolutely. That's right. Do what you can do for you. I'm not trying to keep up with anybody. I'm just trying to do what makes me comfortable and where it makes me comfortable. So I will show y'all the other part of my office. I'm just a little bit embarrassed, but you know what? We family, right? So I'm gonna show y'all, and then once I get it all together, then y'all gonna know, you know what I'm saying, that I hooked it up. So the other part of my office, another portion I should say, is just like where all my mannequins are. There's Sally, there's Rebecca, there's another sewing machine, some paper. This is what I use to draft my patterns. You can use any paper to draft your patterns. I have tons of boxes. That's the serger that you guys saw in my How to Thread Your Serger video. I'll try to link it below so that you can check it out if you missed it. My chair, some stuff to hang over the door. That is from when I moved in, when I got some lemonades from the place next door. Of course, you can see, like I said, other bins of fabric right there. You can see those. So I'm hoping to take you guys on this journey with me as I update my office. I'm probably gonna be working on this for a few days, but at least I'm doing it. All right, so let me know what tutorials you guys want to see or what questions you have. I'm happy to show you, just kind of give you some insight on some stuff. Sharing is caring, right? Hope you guys have a great day.